The new update to the Ableton Push 3 brings an XYZ mode to the MPE pads, turning the Push into a new expressive instrument. How cool is that? Let's jump in. So here I've loaded up one of the drift presets. I've gone into note mode and I just click the layout button until I see this new XYZ mode. What happens is this half of the note mode is your regular note mode. And then the top half here, you have this new XYZ control, much like a Korg Kaoss-Pad. And you can see here, it's turning these two dials at the top here. The Z is for the pressure, but doesn't seem to be working in the beta mode at present. So let's see that in action and see what it sounds like. How cool is that? It's so much more fun than just turning the dials at the top here. And basically that would be impossible to play that and turn those dials at the same time. Now, when you've got your finger down on the pad here, you do get this edit XYZ mode here. If you engage it, you can now go and select what you would like to assign the X to, what you would like to assign the Y to, which is the up and down, and what you'd like to assign the Z to, which is the pressure. Let's try assigning the Z here. So I'm going to do it to space. Okay, so let's try that with the space. Okay, so like I said, this is still in beta, so that probably needs a bit more of an update. And yes, the amazing thing with this is it does record all that automation into the clip, just as if you were turning all the dials. But here's the bit not many people have noticed. This isn't just exclusively for note mode and playing instruments here. This also works in drum mode. I switch it over to drum mode here and do the same thing, click the layout button until we get the XYZ bit in drum mode. So what happens here is this little quarter is your XYZ pad and it's been mapped up to the first three things here. So if I give that a play, pretty cool, hey? It's the same setup as in instrument mode. If you want to edit the parameters, simply hold down your finger in the XYZ mode area, and then you can choose what parameters the XYZ will control. Once you've selected them, you can just press done. And if you think that's good, wait until you see this. Because the XYZ mode isn't just for instruments and drums. This thing gets serious when you start using it for audio effects on tracks and even the master. Let's see how we set that up. So I have a little session set up here with just loops, which if you want to download these loops, there's a free sample pack in the description below, so you can drag in. And if you want to see how to use this and set it up like this, there is also a free Push 3 crash course linked in the description below. So now if we hear this, awesome. What we're going to do is press play. We're going to select the track, add a device, into audio effects, and I'm going to choose simple effective auto filter. Let's go. Now we can automatically map some parameters to this XYZ mode by simply holding shift, clicking on auto filter and pressing group. Now it's been grouped into macros. What we can do is press the note mode selection here. Then we press layout, and first option we got audio. Press it again. We've got audio effects rack. And now we can map the macros here. To map the macros, all we do is go into our device. I'm going to touch the frequency dial, click this map dial here, assign it to macro 1. You can see it starts going there. Awesome. I'm going to go done. Next, I'm going to go to resonance dial. I'm going to map this to macro 2. So that's the up, which is the Y axis. And we're done. Now, very important step that I think gets overlooked, which is to set limits to those macro adjustments. So if you go to audio effect, touch this, get this edit dial, and we're going to put the minimum to about 200. And then the resonance, I'm going to put the maximum to about 50%. We don't want to tear people's heads off. Okay, so let's try that out. It's almost like the Push 3 would be an additive effects pad and an instrument, more so than just your standard grid controller. So that's given me an idea. Let's get another grid controller in the mix to work alongside the Push 3 Standalone. So now I've just got out my trusty Launchpad MIDI and plugged it directly into my Push 3 Standalone. That way I've got access to launch my clips, but also play this as almost an effects unit now. Check this out. So as you can see there, this is dead simple to set up. It's super expressive and it's hours of fun, and it puts the Push 3 in its own league. It's now become its own unique expressive instrument, setting it apart from your usual grid controllers like this. Talking of grid controllers, if you'd like to win either a Launchpad Mini or an Ableton Push 3 controller, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel. There's some information up here about a giveaway. Every 10K milestone this channel hits, I'm giving away a Novation Launchpad Mini, thanks to Novation for being so kind to sending them out. And when this channel gets to 100K, I'm going to give away a Push 3 controller. So these are not the only two Ableton controllers you can use. There's literally loads of them. And I got hold of all of them. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I lined them up side by side and compared them all. If you're interested in seeing which ones are actually any good, you can watch that in this video here. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.